Husky.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of the Rondy 2022 Open Class World Championship in downtown Anchorage on 4th Ave. I'm your host and commentator, Cale Casey, for the live feed. Up in the booth on radio 590 AM, Mike Ford and Eddie Streeper bringing you the checkpoint time. So I'm your live streamer, and then turn on the radio. We're right here in downtown. The weather is perfect here. We're about 3.5 minutes in the race, and let's get ready to Rondy. Go ahead and share the feed. Let us know where you're from, and if you have a favorite musher or favorite dog, go ahead and put that in here. You can see the fans all over the place are looking really good. The streets are packed up. 3 more minutes to race time. Alrighty, folks. So again, if you're just joining us, you're live for day 2. The Rondy. It's a reverse start for the World Championship today. That means 18 teams finished yesterday, only 1 scratch. And those 18 teams will start from slowest to fastest today. So up first is JP Norris. His father helped found the race and won it a few times in the late 40s. This is the 68th running of this legendary race. There's only been 8 times it's been canceled for weather. So since 1946, right here in Anchorage, this has been the tradition that brought everybody together to celebrate the beginning of spring, the light returning to Alaska, and the value of our working sled dogs. In the villages of Alaska and the Arctic, anywhere in the world, sled dogs bring value by being able to move food stores, wood supplies, and help out with the community in terms of abundance. When there's a big fish here, you need dogs to move them. You need dogs to do everything in the Arctic. So here we celebrate their tradition. The first team up is actually a Siberian Husky team.
2 minutes. 2 minutes till it's time.
So these are purebred racing Siberians that JP Norris and his family raise. Hi. There you go. So the blue mark on the dogs on their leg, that's the mark of having raced yesterday. So you can only start dogs on day 2 that raced on day 1. That's a happy looking dog right there. There's JP coming up to see his dogs. Yeah. We want to thank all of our sponsors, the Municipality of Anchorage, the Public Works Department, the Fire Department, Greater Anchorage Incorporated, and everybody. Here's our race marshal, Janet Clark, looking great as always. Right there where she is. She holds down that. You ready to Rondy?
Senior statesman go out in first?
Yeah. So what Janet just said is JP Norris is our senior statesman, 79 years old. Here's Anchorage Fire holding that sled behind the line, keeping these sled dogs from creating a false start there. Very important role. A lot of power on these dogs. We got 37 seconds, folks.
30 seconds. Fifteen. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Listen to that crowd giving the cheer to the first team. There goes JP Norris, bib number 18, out of Willow, Alaska, running a group of Siberian Huskies, purebred. Team first out, reverse start today. So congratulations to JP Norris and his family. There they are, running their beautiful dogs. Look at the crowds today. Super big crowds here. We love that. Okay, team number 2, Marvin Cochran. Marvin's run 28 times. He had a few tangles yesterday. Marvin's from Fairbanks, Alaska, folks. 28th time running this race. There's Marvin right there. Yesterday, Marvin had some tangles and some issues with the moose, so you should expect him to move up today. There you go, folks. There we go. Marvin got another big cheer there from the crowd. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people here lining the streets in Anchorage, just like they did for decades in the 40s, 50s, and 60s before TV. Lining the streets or listen to the radio. That was the old tradition of the Fur Rondy, so we're right back to that. We bring you to the streets with this live feed, and then you turn on the radio. Look at all these folks in from all over the world, stacked here to see the team. There's Marvin's family right there, keeping an eye on the dogs. I think Marvin's one. There he's getting his feet on right now. All right. Team number, that's going to be Dave Turner here, folks. Dave Turner out of Fairbanks. Those handlers help keep those excited dogs in line. Of course, you want an excited dog. You want a dog that wants to go down this trail. That's what George Atla always talked about. The dogs that were tireless, the dogs that just loved to run no matter what, they're the dogs who win this race. You have handlers to help keep them in order at the start. 30 seconds to go. Sometimes you get to give a dog a nice hug like that. All right, Dave Turner out of Fairbanks, going to make up some time today, he hopes. Bib number 16. Moving the dog around, switching order. Running back to his sled.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
There he is. Dave Turner's got that nice drag on, making sure to keep that line tight.
Earhart coming to the line next in Tanana, Alaska. And he has 13 dogs out front. He had 16 yesterday, so he has dropped 3. 103.55 his first day total.
Look at all the coordination with the street crossing. The municipality of Anchorage puts on the best race anywhere that's urban. 25 miles, coordinating a very busy downtown. All the roads crossing, all the snow moving around. It's truly an amazing event. And next up, Carl Ray Earhart, 6th generation Earhart out here, keeping the family tradition alive. There he is. Love you, man. Good luck out there. Proud of you. He's one of our firefighters from up in Fairbanks. Protects homes and businesses in Alaska all summer long and loves to race dogs just like his family has for decades. So there's his wife, Jen. Everybody's been helping out with this team. And congratulations, Carl's wanted to run this race his whole life. He lives in Tanana, Alaska, and works out of the Fairbanks area. So
30 seconds.
you know, those handlers calming those dogs down, doing a great job. Some mushers want their dogs crazy, some want them calm. It's fun to see the difference.
15.
Carl Ray Earhart, day 2. He said yesterday was the best day of his life. Most fun he's had.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Look at that. Look, he's just leaning right over. Right over. Carl Ray Earhart, day 2,
Being a rookie doesn't mean you're not a
rookie
dog
year.
for a long time. It means you have not completed
Congratulations
the race.
to everybody who's been supporting
You finished the race once.
his dream to be here.
Brent Beck from the Yellowknife Northwest Territories is up next.
Look at that.
Number 13, Guy Gerard was the scratch that we had. Team number 14. That's
All
why
right.
we did 14 out there. His occupation, he's a conservation
All right.
officer. He says he
Look at that. You see everybody live streaming. You see everybody filming right there. Brent Beck. All right. And Brent Beck out of Yellowknife, Northwest Territories, here with his uncle Grant. So Brent Beck and Grant Beck, 2 different bibs, same family. There we go. Everybody helps out. Everybody steps in. This is a family community event. Talked to Brent earlier. He's very happy with yesterday. There were some challenges out there, but he kept it together. Look at these happy dogs. Are you a happy dog? There's Brett getting his dogs all fired up. They really want to go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And up next is Grant Beck from the Yellowknife Territories.
Nice job.
200 dogs.
Good clean start. Let's see how he does over the first crossing there.
Dogs to do against the best dog teams. Run the tour business by occupation, and he says dogs teach us how to be patient.
Right away they come up to a street
This
crossing.
is Grant Beck right behind Brent Beck, so it could be said that they're running back to back.
There you go. So remember, tuned to 590 AM, folks. Mike Ford, Eddie Streeper giving the checkpoint commentary. Turn on your radio. Find a way to stream it. Really important. Look at all those people crossing the street. Wow, this place is packed today. It is day 2. Here's Grant Beck. We just talked about that. Brett's uncle. So Brent and Grant, family members, but Grant, his older uncle, first time at the Rondy, so he gets rookie status. Let's look at these lead dogs here. Yeah. Those lead dogs. And we're welcoming everybody from around the world, everybody who loves this race, who's been here before, who's a veteran or a helper. Thank you so much for being part of the Rondy family. It's alive and well here. Thanks to all of our sponsors who make this purse happen. Incredible coordination between the city and the club and everybody.
10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Rookie in the race today.
All right, there you go. That's going to be Grant Beck,
Wearing bib number
Brent Beck's uncle.
Clam Gulch, Alaska. 16.
Day number 2.
His second time running the Rondy was 17th in 2020, the last race that was held. Positioned by occupation.
The reason why you see a little of a rooster tail snow, that's the drag mat. You don't want your team sprinting out of the start like crazy. You want to control that speed, keep that line, that tug line tight, avoid a tangle, get over those road transitions.
His time,
That's what it's all about.
43 for the first day of racing.
Slow is smooth, smooth is steady, steady is fast. So you want to avoid those tangles. Again, look at how big the crowd is today. So great. Yeah. There we go. Right back to it. We got our lead dog getting loved on here, Frank Haberman. Bib number 11 from Clam Gulch, Alaska. Those lead dogs have each get their own handler. That's how special these two are. Keep those dogs nice and lined out. Beautiful eyes. Yeah, you want to show you love to work, don't you? Looking right down that trail. These dogs were born to run. Their genetics are all about enjoying the run, moving down the trail. So many good handlers here helping out, keeping dogs calm. You can see the official time clock right in the background there. John's running that clock in the green truck.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
There goes Frank. There goes his dog. That's what it looks like leaving the chute. Running right on down. Okay, and I want to introduce you real quick to the veterinarian crew here. Here's our veterinarian crew. They're here to assist all the dogs, make sure that everyone's healthy and has care that they need. Without them, the race doesn't happen. Thank you. Always keen. Look at all these faces here. Anchorage is packed today, folks. People all up and down the streets. Rondy is back. And absolutely a big thanks to Anchorage Fire Department. Michael Tetzner here, folks. Green harnesses. Michael likes that look. He's liked it for a long time. Here he goes up to his wife. Michael comes from Germany about 2 months before the race to train, which is darn impressive. Absolutely huge effort for Michael and his family, but he loves this race so much. He's been trying to win it. Got very fast dogs. You can see the hound in them, that shorter hair. Hound dogs are mixed with Alaskan Huskies. And there's different traits to each dog. So there's some houndy looking Euro houndy dogs right there, or Scandinavian hounds, the other way to put it. Back in the George Atla days, the Q Beifeld days, those are more pure Alaskan Huskies, and then hounds started to come in a little bit. And then we actually saw a lot more hounds with Eagle Ellis.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
There goes Michael Tetzner. No stranger to day 2. He knows he's got to make up some time if he wants to get closer to the podium. But he knows he's got to manage a lot of different challenges out there. We talked to him beforehand, so check out that pre-race interview from this morning. You'll get a good interview with Michael Tetzner. All right. Now these folks right here, look at these guys. These are the luckiest people in Alaska right here. Yeah, they get front row, and they're right on the street there. Look at that. They can see that they're 10 feet from the dogs, folks. So next year, come on out and be one of these folks. We'll go over to the other side and meet them next. All right, Andrea Bond here. Here's her dog team. There she is. 1 minute. Andrea out of Salcha, partnered with Gary Markley. There's Gary, their dad, helping out. Carush Bartow helping out. Kari helping out. Michael's wife helping out. Again, a whole community of handlers here. And Gary and Andrea live in Salcha with their son Elliot, and they maintain all their own trails and do all their own work. Very impressive family.
30 seconds.
Andrea said the other day the most important thank you she wants to give is to everybody who gives her emotional support. So you know who you are out there. And thank you to all the folks who give Musher support. Look at this guy. He's like, yeah, I got it.
10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Nice looking team there. Andrea had a good run yesterday, put her in the top 10. She's a rookie, so this is her rookie day 2. That means she's got to look at pacing here.
It has improved substantially since yesterday.
Pacing means you got to really watch the speed of these dogs. You have one more day to go tomorrow. It's easy to let them run fast, but sometimes slowing them down gets you a lot more time at the end. So a lot of science there, a lot of experience there. Okay. Wendy Calay's team here from Fairbanks. She's up next. While she's getting ready, we'll go over and say hi to this group here. Yeah! How's the front row doing? Pretty good? You got another group on the front row. There they are. Anchorage full with people in the mushing district here, cheering on mushers from all over. Hard to not be excited about this guy, right? Yeah, you're a happy dog, aren't you? Great to see. There's those wheel dogs. All business there. Look at that. He's ready. Wow, there goes Wendy Calais out of Fairbanks, looking great. She had a really good day 1 run. Her biggest goal today is going to be to pace those dogs. Again, day 1 of the Rondy is just a little snap in time. It's a long 3 days, same 25 miles each day. So you got to pace it up. Okay, Alex Crittenden team's here. Just moved in the chute here. Alex Crittenden out of Bondurant, Wyoming. Checking everything there. We love seeing the hearts, folks. If you have a favorite musher dog, throw those hearts in, throw those comments in. There she is, giving her handler a big hug. There's Alex. He always says hi to her husband Sam and family in Bondurant and all over the place watching. Bill Cormuller there, folks, for those of you who recognize Bill. Boy, these guys want to go, don't they? Perfect conditions here, nice and cold, hard, fast trail. Here we go. 15 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Look at that, Alex Crittenden wearing bib number 7. Blasting out on day 2. On day 1, she actually had a little issue crossing that first street there. Got a little tangle on the right. As the dogs came through, the ASDA officials were all right there. She wanted to thank everybody who helped her out yesterday. She said they were instantly there for her. And the team, there they went a little right again too today, but they're moving. Okay, so it looks like Tony Blanford's team here. I can tell because the Streepers are here. So Tony Blanford, who's completed the Yukon Quest, he's completed the Open North American. He's leasing a team from the Streepers, and he has not finished the Rondy yet. So his goal is to finish all 3 days. Yesterday on the last stretch, Buddy was noting in the pre-race interview that this team of Tony's, the Streeper second team, had the second fastest time on the finish. So this team is tuned up. The bigger challenges out there are the trail conditions with passing, with moose, with stray dogs. So there's fast dogs here, but a lot of decisions have to be made by the musher to get that team home. We are right here at 4th Ave here in downtown Anchorage. Thanks for joining us for Rondy 2022. Bib number 6, Tony Blanford. Those calm lead dogs right there. The Streeper lead dogs, very famous. Yep.
15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
There they go. Tony Blanford looking for completion on his second attempt at the Rondy. Had a good clean run yesterday. He's looking for another good clean run today.
$16 out front first day, $12 today.
Oh, he had a little tangle right there. There's all the officials going help. There goes Lena, go to help, see? So if there is a little issue, everybody's on it. That's how it goes. So she was ready. That's called anticipation, folks. That's professionalism right there. Anytime there's a little issue, everybody treats it seriously to make sure no dog gets hurt out here. And the vets are on hand right there. All right, Don Cousins coming in, folks. Bib number 5. Don had the best first day of his career yesterday. 20th running for Don out of Crooked Creek, Alberta. Very classy musher. And I love seeing those hearts. Way to give the love to Don Cousins. He's made all these trips out here, all these years, always compliments the fans. They're very talkative. Oh yeah, you're an excited wheel dog, aren't you? Don says there's about a 16th hound in these Alaskan Husky hybrids here, so about a 16th or so hound. 20th running, Don Cousins.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Again, that crowd, just wonderful crowd here. Thanks everybody for supporting all of our sponsors. You can see some of their signs right there. Tudor Bingo, Linden, Coca-Cola Alaska, the Alaska Dog Center. Boy, on and on. Look at all these wonderful businesses that keep the dream alive of the Rondy on 4th Ave. Everybody missed the dogs last year. Due to the health issues, we couldn't hold the race in person. And we're back this year better than ever. Everybody enjoying Anchorage. Plenty of snow, no problems. Sharon Cole just said, Don Cousins is a name I recognize. Yep, 20 years. All right, Greg Taylor might be another name a lot of you recognize. Greg and Ricky running out of Fairbanks, Alaska with the famous Taylor dogs. Very competitive teams. A lot of coordination in their training and genetics to get the best dogs. Look at that beautiful dog, beautiful eyes. Very exciting dog. Beautiful dogs.
It's nice to be handling, Bill.
Yeah! Right on, Ricky's right there. Ricky's helping out, handle, because happy Rondy, he said, for all the Taylor fans. Don Cousins, 20th running. Here it is, day 2. Oh, sorry, Greg Taylor, 4th place. Going for the podium, Greg. Right on. Okay, so it's going to be a battle today. Greg and Don. My prediction is they're going to be tough couple days here because they got to pass some teams, each of them, to get up to the podium, right? So Greg Taylor's running in 4th, Don's running in 5th, both perennial favorites. And they got to make a little move, but they can't make too much of a move because tomorrow's dogs have to have all the gas left in the tank. This is a 3-day race, a lot of strategy in there, and it is a testimony to how strong these dogs are, that you have to have a whole fire department holding them right there. So Eric LaForce here, currently bib number 3 out of Canada, looking great. He's looking for redemption. There we go. Nice. So for everybody back home, Eric LaForce is ready to go. He's ready to make some moves today. He had some moose encounters yesterday. Let's take a look at these guys. Eric LaForce is only a rookie in this race. He's a very experienced, very passionate, very fast musher. Buddy knows that. The top teams know that. Let's see how he goes. In order to become a non-Fur Rondy rookie, you have to complete all 3 days, though. Beautiful looking dogs.
15.
Highly conditioned dogs.
10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
There's Eric right there. Good, nice start so far.
63 years old, finished 13th in 2020. Right now he's doing a lot better than that. He's in second.
Waving to the crowd right there, all the folks on 4th Ave.
Day of racing. First ran the Rondy in 2020. He builds dog sleds for a living. He wants to be in the top half of the field. All
right, folks, just a couple more bibs to go, and then I will be on Cordova today. I'm going to be joined by Cruz Parteau, so we'll try to bring you some uphill running. Look at all the crowd, trying to move the camera slowly so you can see people here in Anchorage. All the lucky ones, including you, get up close personal service here. We want you to see the race. We want you to feel like you're here. Hans Gotts out of Whitehorse. There he is, running 17 dogs today. He's an Iditarod finisher, an open class finisher. He ran 18 Huskies yesterday. 18 dogs. So he's running some booties today. He said his dog's paws got some little cuts on them, so we're going to see a little bit of, maybe a little slower speed today because of those booties, but he's got to protect his dog. So he gave a big shout out to his wife Susie several times. He couldn't be here. Look at that happy dog. Yeah. Right behind Hans will be Buddy Streeper, so that's going to be a lot of pressure for Hans. But he is a 4-time Quest champion. He's a very experienced musher. He'll do just fine out there. Hans Gotts, folks. He has fans all around the world. Originally from Germany. Look at how much he's on that drag, keeping that team nice and lined out there. You can see that right leg is bent to keep on that drag. He wants that team to go over those road crossings. 17 dogs on the line. He started 18 yesterday. So he's serious about getting out of here clean, because when those dogs get moving, they can put up one heck of a fast time. So congratulations to all the Hans Gotts fans from around the world. Let's see how day 2 goes. Here it is, folks. The last team to leave. Buddy Streeper, 8-time Rondy champion. If he wins this year, he surpasses Doc Lombard as the second most winningest Fur Rondy musher in history. 68 times this race has been run. Buddy's won at 8. George Atlett's won at 10. The late George Atlett, the late great. So this is a big race for Buddy. They travel a long way for this. And there's the kiss to his daughter. Buddy's always ready, nice and calm, piece of gum. His family back home. I know everybody wants to look at their lead dogs, so here you go. That's what the Streeper lead dogs look like today. 2 new ones, okay. Buddy just said 2 new lead dogs. Looking good. He's very paced and casual about getting back. Those Streeper dogs, people try to get their kennel into a Streeper dog all over the world.
15. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And 32 minutes into the race, all the dog teams are on the track.
There he is, giving high fives. Look at that drag break right there. He's got his drag mat down. See that? That little whiptail of snow is to keep that team in order.
The dog teams are all outbound. We'll kick it over to KHR Radio so you can hear the progress of how those dog teams are doing and where they are.
Buddy Streeper carrying on the tradition here.
Grab your seats in plenty of time. Welcome to the Anchorage.
Yes, Susie, I talked to Hans this morning, and he said he was going to booty up even though he'd lose a little bit of speed, but he did mention the speeds were about 16, 17 miles today, or yesterday per hour, so he's not that concerned, but he did booty up. There's Buddy waving to people all the way down. Look at him go. Yesterday, Hans started with 18, today 17. Buddy's really confident. Okay, folks, we did it again. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Thanks to Tudor Bingo, Linden Transport, Coca-Cola of Alaska, Alaska Dog Center, the Municipality of Anchorage, Greater Anchorage Incorporated, Alaska Dental. I'm looking at all these beautiful signs on the road here. Let's take a look at them. That's what makes this all happen, so all the people in Anchorage and around the world can enjoy this race. Let's support our community as they support us. Come on down to 4th Ave tomorrow at noon for the start of day 3 and follow on the radio. So you've got Eddie Streeper, the 1985 and 1987 champion, with Mike Ford broadcasting on 590 AM right out of that room up there in the Rondy building in the Mushing District. So right up in that window are those 2 men, Eddie with all of his experience giving great commentary. Go ahead in there. I'm going to make my way over to Cordova Hill, to 15th and Cordova at the top part of the hill. I'll bring you coverage from there, but to get the checkpoints, you got to go online, stream that radio station, and we really appreciate everybody being here. We really appreciate all your support in the mushers. They watch this and see all your comments, and it keeps them motivated. It takes anywhere from 1 to 3 years of training and raising dogs to get to here, maybe 5 or 10 years to get your team actually able to compete at the highest level. It took Arlie Reynolds, 2-time champion his whole career, to win finally. Ken Cheezick, another great example, worked his whole career to win once here, coming up from Wisconsin every single year. So this race is a huge investment in time and energy and love and passion. Your support of it makes a big difference. We'll see you all soon. And thanks so much. Let's run.